players in the Western Conference would you be lobbying for?
It is tough out west. Only get 7 reserves. I came up with about 14 names. It's tough to whittle it down, but a few guys I want to point out. Chauncey Billups has to be on the team. With the turnaround that the Denver Nuggets have had, they're a much more viable threat now to do damage in the postseason because they're a complete basketball team. He gives them leadership, defense at the point, and he takes care of the basketball. Great decision maker. Memo Okur, he's been there before, and I think he deserves to go back. This guy's a very unique talent. As a center, can go out and shoot threes at a 40% clip. Really makes that Utah offense tough to defend. A lot of responsibility, scoring load on his shoulders. And then big fella, Shaq, you can't deny it. 18 points, 9 boards in limited minutes. This guy's back to the level where if you play him single coverage, he is going to score on you in the low post. He's got that lift and explosiveness down low. Here's some other guys that will be on my team. You got to have Brandon Roy in the team, what he's done in Portland. Darren Williams over Tony Parker because I just think he's got a lot more responsibility with what he has to do in Utah as opposed to the help that Tony Parker gets in San Antonio. Gasol, Nowitzki, that rounds out my Western Conference.
That's a big group. You've got 2 backup centers there and a 7-foot power forward in Dirk Nowitzki. All right, your turn. Eastern Conference guys, who do you think's deserving?
It was a little tougher in the East, but not as tough because you have so many teams with losing records. So I'm going to award losing in David Lee. Who's the second best center in the East? None of us know. But I'm going to take the guy that has the second most double-doubles in the East. Lee's getting it done. Also, Danny Granger, the best 3-man in the Eastern Conference, putting up monster numbers for a pedestrian, and I'm saying pedestrian Indiana Pacers team, but he's really getting it done. And Devin Harris, the best point guard in the Eastern Conference. I thought about Mo Williams, I thought about Jameer Nelson, but he's been getting it done since the beginning of the season, and I have to look out for a guy and been consistent as he is. And to round out my team, the sweet shooting Ray Allen of the Boston Celtics, along with Mr. Clutch of the Celtics, Paul Pierce, Joe Johnson, the playmaker of the Atlanta Hawks, and Chris Bosh. Enjoy it while you see it. Chris Bosh in the Toronto Raptors All-Star uniform, because this year and next year will be the last.
You still got another year to go to an All-Star game as a Raptor.
This year and next year will be the last.
We'll see. The coaches can vote till Tuesday. The reserves will be announced on Thursday.